Hey everyone, it's Kino here. Welcome to this Om Stars class preview. This class is slow and chill, bringing you into a calm and restorative mindset. Bring your hands together, close the eyes. Gently bring your hands down to the knees. Call your mind into presence, into the meditative, calm, and equanimous state. You may feel your breath. You may find that the pace of inhalation and exhalation slowly changes just from drawing your attention towards it. And then draw your attention to the heart center, deep in the inner body. You may be able to feel your heartbeat as the heart moves, both energy, vitality, and also love as a vibration into the body. Let the seat of your consciousness rest here for our practice today. And then gently allow your eyes to open and we'll get started nice and slow. Inhale, bring your arms out to a T shape. Hold it here for a moment and we'll start off with some gentle shoulder rolls. Nice and easy. Slowly from the shoulder joint, rolling the arms forward. Be careful not to go too much forward or too much back. So you're just gently rolling, almost like the arm bone is a joystick. And you're just gently rolling it, whisking it around. And then let's stop right at the center in reverse direction. Slowly rolling back. Keeping the belly drawn in and thinking about energy rising out through the top of the head. Don't go too fast. If you're like me, you may need to constantly think about slowing yourself down just that little bit more. And then let's hold it out to a T shape. Open the palms and press away. Spreading the fingertips. Hold that for a few breaths, and then press more into the left side, more into the right side, and just gently roll the neck. Then pressing more into the left side, hold the head to the right, and let's turn the hand upside down and press away. Roll the head to the left side, press away with the right hand, turn the hand down and press more. Back to the center with the head and reach, lifting up through the center line, reaching through the heels of the hands until inhale, the hands press together above your head. Exhale all the way down through the center. Shake that out for a moment, nice and easy. Hands to the knees. Inhale, lift through the center line. Exhale, look to the right. Inhale, lift through the center line. Exhale, twist to the right. Hold that there for a moment, up onto the fingertips, belly in, rolling through every muscle of the whole spine. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, settle. Inhale, feel your center line. Exhale, look to the left. Inhale, lift up along the center line. Exhale, twist the body to the left. Stay on the fingertips, nice and easy, belly in, roll through the spinal axis and let every joint in the spine lift and twist over to the left. Keep the belly in, pelvic floor firm. Hold it there for a moment. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, all the way over onto your hands and knees. Walk over onto the hands and knees and we'll roll through some very gentle cat-cow motions. From the pelvic floor, inhale, lift through the center of the chest. Exhale, roll slowly down, easy under. Inhale, roll through the spine, lifting all the way up. Exhale, roll all the way under. Last one, inhale, roll through the spine, lift the center of the chest. Exhale, round and all the way under. Return to neutral and then slide back to child's pose, keeping the knees together. Exhale, top of the head down. Soften the arms for a moment. Keep the mind calm and inwardly focused. Activate the pelvic floor a little bit and just gently roll the pelvis ever so slightly from side to side. Settle in. Don't need to be doing anything hard, nor anything too stressful to feel the deep internal benefits of the spiritual journey of yoga. Tune into that subtle sensation of the inner body. Then inhale, lift the chest, and let's open the knees for that wide child's pose. Exhale, settle the hips back, and slowly place the chest or your forehead on the ground. See what's comfortable for you, whether chest or chin, and we'll roll into the hip joints. Feel the pelvis sinking down as much as possible, drawing and maintaining a sense of emptiness, a sense of deep inner connection. You might even close the eyes for a moment, and I'd like you to cultivate a deep sense of inner listening. Listen to all the sensations that are arising in the body, and try not to push any of them away. We'll stay for just maybe one more breath. And then inhale, slowly come up, placing the knees about hips width apart. And then let's walk the hands forward and exhale, head on the ground, puppy pose. Walk your hands forward enough so that the hips are a little bit open, and just slowly sink your chest towards the ground. Hold that for a couple breaths. For those of you who are very flexible, you may be able to switch and place the chest or the chin on the ground, keeping that nice and easy, no stress, no force, sending the hips back and up. Mind is calm and steady. Slowly inhale onto the elbows, and exhale, settle the belly down. Walk the elbows a little bit back. Make sure you're situated well on your mat. Calmly suck the belly in and inhale a nice, easy cobra pose. Activate the legs a little bit, but don't stress or force the body. Think about expanding the chest and rising up through the center line, and we'll just take it nice and slow. So you tune into the inner body. Again, just listen. Cultivate a deep sense of listening, a spiritual direction to keep your root in the heart center. Tune your attention into the inner body and just plant seeds of faith, seeds of compassion within yourself, seeds of acceptance for every aspect of your life. Slowly roll back, and then let's inhale, upward facing, nice and easy. Exhale, downward facing. Staying here in downward facing for a couple breaths. Take a moment to soften into that empty space of the pelvis. Soften into the shoulders. Maybe just roll your weight from side to side. Keep the mind nice and calm. And then let's look forward. We're going to roll forward to the pigeon pose. So inhale, first version of the pigeon pose. Keeping the knee joint totally closed. If you have any knee issues or you find the posture a little difficult, let that knee joint be closed. Point the back foot and let's settle the hips back. Draw the belly in and then slowly pivot forward, coming down onto your elbows, and avoid dumping weight into the right hip, and instead really focus on squaring the hips as much as possible. Rotating the tailbone under so you can kind of feel that your pelvis tries to tuck. To avoid any hyperextension of the back, we're going to think about tucking under. If it's comfortable for you, let's open the shin bone so that you can work deeper into the hips. Hold it there for a moment. Any knee issues, you're going to flex the right foot. If your knee feels all right, you could leave it soft. Slowly exhale down. Top of the head rests either on your hands or even on the floor. Pour your weight into the front of your left hip as you maintain activation of your pelvic floor. Think about lifting your right hip slightly back and up. And let's keep that left leg a little bit active. Not too much, just a little. Stay here for a moment and just melt your body into the ground. Let it be soft, easy, no stress. And inhale, lift the head. Exhale onto the elbows. Inhale, walk the hands up and press up. Slowly back to your hands and knees plank. Inhale, extending the spine. Exhale, round and under. Curl your toes and inhale, send the hips back and up. Nice deep breath in and deep breath out. Once more, nice deep breath in and deep breath out. Let's try the other side. Inhale, slide that left knee forward, keeping the knee joint closed. Exhale, settle the hip back, pointing the right toes. And then nice and easy, exhale, come down onto the elbows. Settle the hips back, keep the belly in. Mind is calm, inwardly focused. Steady breathing. If this feels all right, let's lean over, open the shin bone, flexing the knee if you have, flexing the foot if you have any knee issues, but pointing the foot or just softening it if that's acceptable. Squaring the hips by sucking in the belly, sending that left hip back and up, and if it's accessible for you, let's come on down, belly in. Keep a little bit of activation through the pelvic floor. Keep thinking back and up with the left hip. Mind is calm. No judgment. Plant the seeds of faith, of kindness and compassion in your heart. Melt into the floor and just let everything go. Whatever tension is there, just let it go. Inhale, lift the center of the head. Exhale, come up onto the elbows. Then again, inhale slowly up. Roll the right knee forward. Come up to your hands and knees plank. Inhale, slowly extend the spine. Exhale, round all the way under. Curl your toes. Inhale up to downward facing. Stay and stabilize here for a moment. Let the mind be calm, steady. Slowly switch the gaze forward and walk your feet forward. Keep them about hips width apart and then gently bend the knees, soften the head down. Layer your hands over each other, holding on to the elbows, resting your head right on your forearms. Then slowly inhale as you straighten the legs. Exhale, send it down. Inhale, hips up as you straighten the legs. One more. Exhale, sink the hips back. Inhale, straighten the legs. Hold it there for a moment. And then we'll just stay for a couple breaths, keeping the belly in. Let your weight move to the front of the foot. Weight move to the back of the foot. And just soften into your forward fold. Activating your quadriceps, pelvic floor is engaged. Nice and easy, roll a little to the left, roll a little to the right, back to the center and just hang down. Inhale and then exhale, slowly return to a squatted position and exhale all the way seated. And slowly fold the knees out, keeping the mind very attentive of the inner body. And slowly rotating the pelvis under. Allow yourself to lean back. We'll move into Supa, Baddha, Konasana. You place the sacrum on the ground, moving the heels close to the pelvis. Keep the belly folding deeply in. You could place hands on your iliac crests. Just rest here for a moment. You may be feeling tension through the inner thighs. Be sure your knees are totally safe, and if you feel any tension in the knees or just tightness in the knees, put a block or a bolster underneath the knees. We'll stay for just another moment. Keep the belly in, sacrum on the ground, and just release through the muscles of the back. Then activating your pelvic floor, inhale, draw the knees up, and let's lift the hips up, making sure the sacrum is nice and settled into the ground. As the sacrum is nice and settled, knees are together. Take constructive rest position for a moment. And then slowly, knees into the chest. Inhale, legs up, Viparita Karani. We'll stay here for a few breaths, interlacing the fingers, letting them rest comfortably on your torso. Pelvic floor is engaged, the belly is in, mind is internally focused. Bring your attention back to the heart, to the spiritual heart, and just rest here. Feel the heart center almost as though it's flooding your body with light, as though the presence of a true light, a warm white light, washes over your whole body. And then slowly bend the knees, stretching the legs all the way out and opening the hands. Let there be some little shakes in the legs, little shakes in the hands, shakes in the head. Then one time, just shake the whole body. And then a nice big breath in and out through the mouth. Once more, inhale and exhale. Last one, inhale and exhale. Stabilize the mind, rest on the heart center, and experience the stillness deep within. Slowly move the fingers and toes, roll the feet and the hands, bend the knees and the elbows, rolling the knees together, hands towards the torso. Inhale, draw the knees into your chest. Exhale, over to the side. Slowly come on up. Slowly come on back up to a comfortable seated position. Close your eyes, hands in prayer. Thank you so much for joining me on this free Om Stars class preview. I hope you've enjoyed practicing with me here. If you're inspired to continue the journey with me, join me on Om Stars, the yoga network, where you'll find over 1,000 classes with some of the world's best teachers. Everything to help you live the yogi life, from meditation classes, plant-based recipes, Yoga Sutra study courses, a wide diversity of both yoga styles and teachers, where you'll find classes commercial-free, uninterrupted, streaming live to you right in your home. You'll also get a monthly live class with me where you get the chance to practice and ask your questions in real time. When you're inspired to live the yogi life, join me on Om Stars. Use the code KinoYoga, all capital letters, KinoYoga, to redeem 1 free month of practice, and you can try it out risk-free, and I hope you'll fall in love with Om Stars, my creation, and join me every day to live the yogi life. Thanks everyone. Namaste.